Hi, I'm Adetoro, a product engineer at Mono. As part of our continuous efforts to empower African businesses with the financial insights they need to build better financial experiences and make more data-informed decisions, I'm excited to share that we've built an exciting new set of API endpoints that can supercharge your lending and customer profile building operations. It's called Data Enrichment. This set of API endpoints under the Mono Connect API suite is built to deliver granular and essential insights into linked financial accounts. With these endpoints, you can learn more about your customer transaction patterns and spending behaviors, find out if they can afford and repay the loans that they are applying for, learn about the structure, frequency, and sources of their income, all using transaction data from accounts they have consented to link to your business. If you are building a lending product, personal finance management app, or any other service that can leverage clear insights from your users' transactions and enable you to build solid profiles out of them, then these endpoints are for you. The data enrichment APIs come with 3 new endpoints. Let's dive into them. First, the transaction categorization endpoint. This allows you to automatically categorize transactions on a linked financial account, taking into account the inflows and outflows. This gives you a clear picture of the user's spending behavior and identifies the purpose or description of each transaction made with the account. Next, the transaction metadata endpoint. This endpoint helps you to update all transactions on a linked customer account with the appropriate transaction metadata. For each bank transaction, you can identify granular details like what payment method and payment processor they used, the purpose of the transaction, the recipient's name, the transaction reference number, and more. And lastly, the statement insight endpoint. This allows you to analyze the transaction data on a financial account for a specific period and retrieve detailed account insights like total credits and debits, income patterns, recurring inflow and outflow transactions, average balance, and more.
Hi there, I'm Tino, and for this part of the video, I'll walk you through how to integrate the data enrichment endpoints into your service. Let's get started. First, to implement the transaction categorization endpoint, you need to send a request to the endpoint URL shown on the screen. Then, you should enter your Mono secret key in the header. Next, enter the account ID of a linked customer account or upload a CSV file that has their transaction data in the parameter. We will automatically categorize these transactions and send you a webhook notification with the updated transactions. Here's what the expected response from a successful call looks like. Next, for the transaction metadata endpoint, send a request to the endpoint URL, enter your Mono secret key in the header, then enter the account ID of the linked customer account or upload a CSV file containing their transactions in the parameter. The metadata information for the transactions will be updated and you will be notified via a webhook. This is the expected response from a successful call to this endpoint. Finally, to integrate the statements insights endpoint, send an API request to the endpoint URL on the screen. Enter your Mono secret key in the header and the account ID attached to the connected accounts in the parameter and wait while the transactions are analyzed in the background. After the analysis is completed, the insights retrieved from the account transactions will be sent to you as a webhook. Here's the expected response for a successful call to this API endpoint. And that's all.
The data enrichment feature is exciting because it enables you to get more value from the wealth of user permission to financial data your users have shared with your business. Build more personalized financial services, reduce business risk, and more accurately meet your customers' needs, no matter your use case. To get started with Mono Data Enrichment APIs, explore our documentation to learn how to implement them into your product. If you are new to Mono and want to use data enrichment endpoints, getting started is easy. Simply sign up at mono.co/signup for free and visit our documentation to get started on your integration. We would like to hear from you if you have any questions about data enrichment or any of our APIs or services. Send us an email at support@mono.co and we'll be right with you.